death and suffering of Palestinians is supported politically and militarily by our government here in the UK. Testimony from doctors in Gaza is beyond a nightmare. Tanya Haj Hassan, a paediatric intensive care doctor, said in March when Israel broke the temporary ceasefire, "Children, they had been sleeping, so were coming in wearing pyjamas wrapped in blankets. Often it was neighbours bringing them in because their parents had been killed. It was horrific. We had to stop resuscitating several kids simply to focus on the one who had a chance. Among the casualties was a 10-year-old boy with a severed spinal cord."
And if we look at Italy over the last weeks, we'll see what happens when the people act because the government won't. You have a general strike which shut down the ports, shut down the logistics centres, brought millions into the streets and stopped the flow of things through the supply chain towards Israel's genocidal war machine. That's what we need here. Now, it might seem it's a long way from that, but I think nothing would be worse than thinking that we can't do this here. 1 year ago exactly, in Rome, the police locked down the central station. They searched and arrested thousands of people as a march was due to take place, organised by Palestinian organisations and more radical bits of the trade union movement. As 7,000 people braved that repression to get into the streets, but it was bloody tough. I remember from Union College Workers for Palestine, we sent them a message of solidarity because the repression was so great. A year later, they are 2 million in the streets on one day and 1 million the next.
This is being done by our government and by arms companies like BAE. They aren't complicit actually, they are part of the genocide, and we have to say that really loudly and really clearly. Because only a few days ago, as Lewis said, Channel 4 News revealed the true extent of UK arms to Israel, and it was much more than Starmer and Lammy had said. So even then, yet again, they've lied to us about it. But of course, when they aren't lying to us, they're trying to imprison us, aren't they? They're trying to say that we have hate marchers. They're trying to blame Bob Villan or to blame Kneecap, to blame direct action groups, or indeed even plasticine action. They're trying to make us the problem rather than the genocidal Israeli government and the IDF.
Not because we are angry for anger's sake, but because we are heartbroken, furious, and unwilling to stay silent. While missiles, weapons, and military systems built here by BAE Systems are used in the Israeli-American F-35 fighter jets to bomb and destroy Palestinian homes, schools, hospitals, and land, agricultural livelihood land. Total destruction of that which we have not seen since World War II. Thousands of men, women, and children have been killed, murdered, and in many cases, whole families wiped out. We all have loved ones, so everyone knows what such a loss feels like, means to us. BAE Systems profits while parents dig their children out of the rubble with their bare hands. BAE Systems signs contracts while doctors operate without electricity on blood-soaked floors. BAE Systems cashes checks while funerals replace birthdays in Gaza. Shame on BAE Systems! Shame on BAE Systems!
Greedy Zionist attitude. We always have to remember the way the America said when Biden said, he said if there was no Israel, we would have invented an Israel to protect our interests in the Middle East. And we thank you. We want you to see what's happening in UK, what's happening in Europe, all the silencing of the freedom of speech of people, about democracy, about everything. I know you are all aware of that. But it's nice to repeat it. It's nice to speak about it between your people. This is how we educate people, peacefully, with knowledge, with real truth. So I hope we all, and I feel it's shame on the police, actually. I feel it. It's shame on the police for arresting people who they're supposed to protect. They need to remember they are paid by the nation's hard-earned taxes in order to protect the people, not to be complicit, not to protect the complicit government.
Back 2 years and a bit, who could possibly have imagined the sheer horror, the things that they are actually prepared to do, and what we have seen? And again, who would have thought that our allegedly liberal politicians would not just sit by, but actively get involved in what is undeniably an appalling genocide, the worst in this century, certainly the worst since the Second World War. And they are paying a price, of course. All trust is lost. We are not going to forget. We are not going to forgive. There's no way back for them, and we want them out, and we want them out as soon as possible, never to return. I think it's tremendously important when they're saying that they want to stop too many demonstrations going on, and they don't mean the demonstrations, the intimidation that's going on by the far right at migrant hotels. They mean the Palestine movement. They mean the massive movement that has been bigger than anything we've ever seen before. And we are the problem, but the far right apparently aren't. And I think it shows the level of degradation that they've actually reached. And we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop. We're going to keep going. We're going to defy them when we need to defy them, and we're going to keep going. And I'll see you all there every time.
Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Gaza! Long live the West Bank! Long live the West Bank! Long free, free, free Palestine! Decolonize!
Yeah, when you're ready.
Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! Give some a shame on you! 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 BAE, shame on you! BAE, shame on you! BAE, shame on you! BAE, shame on you! The genocide! Shut it down! The genocide! Shut it down! Apartheid! Shut it down! Apartheid! Shut it down! The arms trade! Shut it down! The arms trade! Shut it down! BAE! Shut it down! BAE! Shut it down! BAE! Shut it down! The UK government! Shut it down! And we got some more everyone, please.
We're going to start making a move down to the road. Free! Free!
Palestine!